What you need to start? Lots of data, lots of good data, especially. Ideally, rule of thumb would be access to relevant data for the last one to 2 years, at least on a weekly granularity, ideally per country if you're a global or multinational company. And what kind of data do we need? Most of the time, we're talking about marketing spendings, because you want to know what do you get for your marketing spendings. So spendings per channel are very important. The revenue or any other target metric you might have. Most companies do sell products, so revenue is a good one. And now that's very important. There are so many factors influencing this game. For example, your competitor could lower prices, or the weather could be very bad or very good and you sell umbrellas. All these things influence your outcomes and need to be taken into consideration. And typically, this is also the hardest fact. Like, you can collect all the marketing spendings. They should be lying around somewhere. You can also collect revenue or order numbers. But the external factors, that's difficult, because in many cases, you just don't know the prices of your competitor over time. You didn't collect them. Or it's hard to put seasonality information into numbers, or it's hard to take big events like Corona or so into numbers. So that's actually, in my opinion, the hardest part for this model, putting external factors into numbers. That's why I also wrote here, marketing mix modeling is a continuous process. You have to start somewhere. You have to collect the data as good as possible. You have to build your first models, but the first models will typically be not fully wrong, but typically there's going to be at least one colleague or one client telling you, yes, it looks realistic, but you did forget one thing. Maybe launch of new product, increase or decrease of prices. There's so much know-how that you will not have when you create your first model, but you have to start anyhow, and you should aim at repeating this marketing mix modeling exercise, ideally every 6 months or every 3 months, and you will learn over time. Like, you get ideas, of course, but you also get feedback from clients and colleagues, and you should incorporate these in the subsequent rounds. So that's why don't start, do one model and stop. It's going to get better over time. It's going to deliver better data over time. And you can also observe, like, if what you see in the marketing mix model, if this really transfers to the real life after a time. So that's why I recommend start it and keep doing it.